Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And one of the things that is always a problem when I look at Windows videos online is the amount of clickbait, where so many um, kind of tell you that they have a solution for something, or kind of tell you, hey, here's how to fix Windows 11. But in reality, you look at the video, there's no fix. There's an, it's tweaking a few things here and there, but you're not fixing anything. And sometimes it's complaining about stuff. One of the videos that recently that it makes me laugh more than anything else is the ex-engineer Dave Plummer that created a small notepad. And in that small notepad, he's kind of proud that it's just something like 2.5 kilobytes. It I get it that it's small and all, but it's far from being exactly what Notepad is all about in Windows. And you know, he talks about the bloatware, and he talks about the fact that it shows how these apps in Windows are just so big, and well, yeah, but they're made with different technology. They're not made the way you did it manually with assembly language or whatever that made it small. And although it's functional, and does what it should do, Notepad is designed differently and designed with different tools. And other aspects and apps of Windows are done the same. It's not to say that, there isn't space for making things better and faster and smaller. Absolutely. But I think that it comes to a point when I see a lot of channels out there talk about Windows, they just jump into the I hate Windows 11, and I'm going to just continue to talk about it, saying that I hate it. And I'll give examples like that this is why it's bad. So it just contributes to the hate, and I call that also contributing to the clickbait, trying to get views more than trying to really help, which is the contrary to what I do here, which is a lot more about discussion, open discussion, and helping people and trying to help people when something's in the wrong, um, which is very, very different. And at some point, it annoys me because it's like, a sea of clickbait videos that everybody wants to see, but in reality, meh, it's nothing fantastic. And I get to the point where it's like, yeah, well, I'm not going to go there, and I'm not going to, I get a lot of people saying, well, you're you seem happy to go to Windows 11. You seem happy that Windows 11 exists and Windows 10 is going. Yes, I am personally, because we should move on, and that's it. Windows 11 is fine and it works great. And for most people, they're going to tell you that they have no problems with Windows 11. The part of Windows 10 that I find sad is if you're on Windows 10 and don't have the hardware to go to Windows 11. That is a problem. And that's where I'm happy that Windows 10 has another year of extension. It continues, makes these PCs continue to be used. And frankly, yes, it's true that forcing people to buy a new computer just to get the latest Windows is kind of a sad thing, because, I mean, we have perfectly good PCs, and most people on Windows 10 probably have perfectly good and fast computers. That's just missing a little something to move on. And that's the sad part of everything. But for the rest, for people that, for example, have hardware that does run Windows 11, I'm not in the negative of, well, I'm never going to Windows 11, and until they fix, they fixed whatever they had to fix. Windows 11 works great. Anybody that out there saying, well, apparently it's full of bugs, it's not. It works great. It doesn't crash on any of my computers, and it doesn't crash on the majority of computers of people. But we always, like I say, see the ones that complain. And the ones that complain, well, there's a mix of all sorts of things in there. And as a tech guy, I say that all the time, 95% of Windows problems are not Windows related. They're related to hardware issues, driver issues, maybe a piece of software you install, especially if you're the one that installs tens of thousands of cleaners of everything. You don't do that. You don't need to clean Windows. And that just causes more issues. And of course, the rest is problematic users that, will tweak things, go into registry, not really knowing what they're doing because they think, oh, that's how you got to do it so that it works better. Yeah, that's why you got tons of problems afterwards. So, that was my little rant of the day. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.